All right, all good? I'm gonna mute. How do I do that? I don't know. Just do it. Okay. All right, I'm gonna mute all you guys to start. Okay. So I'm gonna read a little thing to you, and I'm gonna do this exercise with you guys. I've done it before multiple times, and it's a really, really good one. And I think since all of us are just kind of like getting started and just need kind of to have like a plan of where we're going, I wanted to start with just like setting goals and then kind of like picking our most important one, Carlos, and then just going after them. So everyone has their pen and paper. So I'm just going to read this to you guys, and we're going to do it along with each other. Okay, so it's called the 10 goal exercise. So take out a clean sheet of paper, and at the top of the page, write the word goals and today's date. Okay. All right, next step. Okay, now everybody write down at least 10 goals that you want to accomplish in the next year. So they can be financial, family, fitness, as well as like anything you want to buy, like house, car, anything like that. And then just write them down as quickly as possible. So I'm going to set like a little timer, and then we'll get started. So 2 minutes and go. All right. When you have 10, just look up at the camera. Y'all good? Good? Okay, so you need at least 10, but, okay, so next thing. All right, once you've written out your 10 goals, imagine for the moment that you can achieve all of the goals on your list if you want them long enough and hard enough. Also imagine that you have a magic wand that you can wave that will enable you to achieve any one goal on your list within 24 hours. If you could achieve any one goal on your list within 24 hours, which one would have the greatest positive impact on your life right now? Which one goal would change or improve your life more than anything else? Which one goal, if you were to achieve it, would help you to achieve more of your other goals than anything else? Whatever your answer to this question, put a circle around this goal and then write it at the top of a new clean sheet of paper. This goal becomes your major definite purpose. So everybody circled the biggest one. Everybody got it? Okay, so you write that one at the top of your next page. All right, once you have written out this goal clearly and specifically and made it measurable, set a deadline on your goal. Your subconscious mind needs a deadline so that it can focus and concentrate all your mental powers on goal attainment. Make a list of everything that you can think of that you could do to achieve your goal. Organize this list by sequence and priority. Okay, so let's start with one thing at a time. So setting a deadline. Does everybody have a deadline for their goal? And that's just write that next to your goal. What month is it? I don't even know. March. Okay, so you got a deadline. Okay, now make a list of everything that you can think of that you could do to achieve this goal. So I'm gonna set another timer for 2 minutes and then write down everything. Okay, so everybody should have stuff written down. Okay, so we might have to do this like on your own time a little bit, but it says organize this list by sequence and priority. So like what needs to get done first and what's the most important. But select the most important or logical step in your plan and take action on it immediately. So like circle whichever one you think would like get you what makes the most logical sense. Okay, so once you have that, it says take the first step, do something, do anything, resolve to work on this goal every single day until it is achieved. From this moment forward, as far as you are concerned, failure is not an option. Once you have decided that this one goal can have the greatest positive impact on your life, and you have set it as your major definite purpose, resolve that you will work toward this goal as hard as you can, as long as you can, and that you will never give up on it until it is achieved. This decision alone can change your life. So I want you guys to start with that because I think that we all have been, I'm gonna unmute you all so you guys can chat too. I think like really coming up with like what we want to work on and what we're actually going towards with all of this is super important, and I wanted you to have it written down because if it's not written down then it's not real. So the next thing I wanted you guys to do is going off of like what we just did. Do you guys all have like an action plan going into the week or something to track how many like invites, getting your personal development done, basically getting the vitals done? Because I want to come up with short-term goals and have you all write them down for the week, because I want to be able to check in next week and like see how we did with our to-do list basically. So I can probably share this with you guys. It's basically like I have all of the vitals on here, like what I need to do in a day. And I set goals on the left-hand side in the first column, and then every day I either check whether I did it or, so like for my invites, I have written down like 70 invites. And then however many I send, I write it down for that day. So I want to go through this basically and have you guys set your own goals so that we can check on it next week, because I think all of us are very much like learners, and if I'm given like a homework assignment, then I'm going to do it because like it's important. Do you guys all feel that way?
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you get checked in with, like, you definitely have to do it. Okay, so first one is just like calls, making sure you're getting on your team calls. So Tuesday night is both Team Boom and Team Elevate. So Team Boom is at 8 o'clock and Team Elevate is at 9 o'clock. So just make sure you have those written down and scheduled into your calendar, because they're important to jump on there and learn some new things. Okay, so first thing is personal development. Like how many minutes or how many pages a day do you want to listen to, read, any of that. Let me get a new one out. Okay, so just write down how many minutes or pages you want to read each day. Okay, and then being proof of the product, that just needs to be like check mark. Did you work out? Did you drink your shake? Next one is invites. So how many invites are you going to send per day? Or if you want to set like a weekly goal, so you can like kind of have a weekly goal and then each day do, if you want to do 50 this day and 30 this day, just as long as you get to that end goal. Okay. Posts on social media. So this one should pretty much all be the same for us, like 2 times, usually, sometimes 3, at least make sure you're doing 1 a day. So that's just like a check mark one. And then how many people are you going to add every day? So for Instagram, like I go and follow, I usually do like 100 a day. Today is actually like my clean out day. So like today is my clean out day, and I posted in our little group me how to actually use the cleaner app, so that you can do that every Sunday, every once a week at least. So I had 100 people a day. Go follow 100 people.
Maddie,
Yeah.
which app do you use?
Cleaner. You have
You
an
have to
iPhone,
pay for it.
right? Oh, I think it's like $3.
$3 is a lot of monies.
It's worth it.
The one
It does unfollow so
I have
many
a
people.
question about like who do you follow? Like how do you find these people to follow them?
Okay, good question. So there's a few different ways. Usually I go to, okay, so for example, there's this girl, her name's Sarah Michelle. She's got this cute little boomerang going on. Say that I really like her account. I will go into her Instagram, go to a picture that I like, and look at who liked it. And then I will follow. Because if I like this girl, I think she's in my tribe, the people who like her picture are probably going to be her tribe or my tribe too. So I usually do like add like 30 people from one person and then go to the next person, add 30 more or 20 or whatever, just until I know that I've at least hit 100. Does that make sense? You can also go into another way that I find people is I'll go into the little search tab and I'll type in a place. So I like to hike a lot. I also love Wegmans. And so those are two things that I go into and I'll find people. So like for example, I have Jemez Springs in New Mexico. That's a place I hiked. And I'll go and I'll look at whoever posted anything and see if they're like my tribe, and then I'll follow them from there too. So you can search hashtags too. I know that Abby said the thing about hashtags today. I haven't had like the biggest success with finding people through hashtags. I think it's really something that like, I mean, I try every morning to like come up with some new hashtags to check out, but I wouldn't focus on that too heavily right now. I just want you guys to really get in the habit of posting and figuring the basics out before thinking like too far ahead. But those are a few ways to find some people to follow. Okay, next thing. So I have written on here like message new people who accept requests, but this is really just like, and there's not, this was from like when Facebook was, my little tracking sheet was when Facebook was a thing, and now we're mostly Instagram. So this is gonna be basically like connecting with new people. So when we send basically like our, hey girl, like see pretty, or like I love your page, think we have a super similar vibe, or whatever you say, I would write down a number that you want to connect with every day, new people. All right, and then the next thing is follow-ups. So depending on whatever your tracking system is, are you guys kind of figuring out how you're going to go about tracking people, or do you have any questions about it?
I definitely have no idea. So
that's okay. I've been in this business almost 3 years, and it's still like a constant changing thing, but I think I'm finally getting it. So what I do, because I'm such a pen to paper person and kind of hate technology, I do the notebook thing. And have you guys all watched the video that Ashley did on how she does notebook training? Okay. So basically, you write down the names. I have invites on this side and new connections on this side. Some people break it up a little bit more for like people who liked your post, or like they go and search places or hashtags. But basically, like it's an invite side and a connecting side. So I have been tracking everybody in my notebook. I write down everybody that I send a message to in my notebook. And then Mel kind of said this the other day too. It takes way too much time to put in everybody into Asana. So as of right now, I'm using my notebook and going back a week, every week, and making sure that I send a follow-up to whoever I send an invite to. And if they like respond, or if we're actually like in a conversation, I put them into Asana. So it's kind of up to you how you go about it, to figure out like what works best for you. But I know that Asana is really handy because otherwise people get lost in the cracks and I forget that I'm talking to them, or like their messages get hid a while back. Like if you don't, if you like miss one, sometimes Instagram gets kind of funky with the notifications. So it's just always a good thing if you're actually having a conversation with someone to like put them in and make sure that you're tracking them. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So for follow-ups, I just have written in there Asana. So every day I need to make sure that my Asana follow-ups are done. And paper ones now too. Okay. So the next thing on here is just basically like check-in things. So you kind of set your goals for like the vitals, but another good thing to be checking in on is your online office. So going in there, just checking to see if you have any like new customer orders, any alerts, looking at your sponsorship drill down. So this will be when you get a few more coaches. So like for me, I go in and I can see all of your guys's coach accounts, and I can see who your coaches are to make sure that everybody's staying active, and just kind of checking in on that stuff. So the next thing after just going into your online office and playing around is recognition. So another vital behavior. So recognizing challengers, coaches, whatever, somebody in your own life, just making sure that you get that done every day. And then checking in with your groups. So our coach group and the challenge group, just making sure you're in there every day, staying active. And then last thing is checking in with your coaches and challengers. So I like to make sure that I'm talking to you guys on a pretty regular basis, and with my challengers to make sure that they're staying on track, because that's really where, I mean, it's where you find success in this business, is making sure that you're doing what you say you're going to do. You're holding people accountable. You're helping them get results. You're helping them get through their struggles. So that's a really big part of everything. So I think that's all the goals I wanted to get written down. So just make sure that you have some kind of list, and next week we're going to go through and check them. So, and this is going to hold me accountable too. I told my dad he was going to have to check my paper every day. So I think that's basically it for goals. And then I wanted to just talk to you guys about whatever questions you have, and then also a little bit more about the free group, because I think that this is going to be really awesome for everyone, because we're a lot of new coaches, and this is an awesome thing to like get people in there and start gaining trust with them. So I want everybody to be active in there and like take a day to post. So I don't know whether we should come up with like a posting schedule. Sierra, you have the thing posted somewhere, right? With the
What thing?
Like the Google Doc thing that you sent me?
I didn't share it with anybody. I can share it with everyone.
Yeah, can you share it and put it in the page? And then let's like pick days for people to go in there and share something. So for like the personal development, whatever personal development they did that day, or a little bit about their journey or something like that. And also we're doing booty in there too. So I think if everybody commits to, how many coaches do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have Liv, we have Britt. So I think if everybody commits to doing like sharing, how should we do this? Do you think? Everybody take a day? What do you guys think? Yeah? Okay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many? It's a 5-day group, right, Sierra?
Right.
Okay.
So Maddie.
Yeah.
So the way like it's laid out right now is that it's like a post between like all the posts are all like written out right now.
Oh, you wrote them all out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we don't have to use them, but I figured because somehow you can like go in and schedule your post.
Yeah.
So, and then we can just schedule all of them, and then like one of us can like go in there each day and do an extra post too.
Okay. And then
I don't care. We can tweak it. It's fine.
okay. I think, how many posts are we doing a day?
There's either like 2 to 3.
Okay. So what if we use your post? Do you have a post written for each one, like the 2 to 3 posts written for each day already?
Yeah.
Fucking killing it. Already on it. Okay, what if we use like the first one for each day, and then whoever's day it is does the second post and does a clip of their booty workout.
Yeah, I mean, the only days that have 3 of them is when there's like those like random like challenges in there. So it's, I mean, the other morning is like a good morning post and like a good night post. So if like someone wants to do it like in the middle of the day, that'd be fine.
Yeah. Okay, that'll work perfect. So why don't we just assign people? So Abby, do you want to take Monday? Or what if I take Monday?
Abby just had straight panic on her face.
Yeah, I saw it coming. Okay, I'll take Monday. We'll do the good morning. Or actually, you know, I probably should have a Sunday post. So I'll take Monday, Sierra, or Sunday. Like do a kind of like ready to go into the week post. And Sierra, do you want to take Monday?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Maybe I'll share some booty moves on Sunday just for, an extra.
The hype of it.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to write this down.
Maddie, did I not share with you?
You probably did. I mean, I looked at it at first, but I didn't go in there like today or whenever you did it. I'm bad.
I did it like last week.
Stop. Okay, I'm taking Sunday. Kind of like welcome everyone, get everyone started. Sierra's taking Monday. We have more coaches than we do, but that's okay. So you're doing a midday post, and your booty moves. Okay, who wants Tuesday? Mel, you want to take Tuesday? Yeah. No, Tuesday. Abby, you want Wednesday?
Sure. Yeah.
I'll have Thursday.
Okay. Kennedy, you good with Friday?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Remind me what week this is. I'm like losing.
The first week in April.
Yep.
The 2nd through the 5th, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Britt, can you hear us?
Group,
Yeah.
like already made for it.
Mm-hmm. Sierra made it.
Can I know like what type of stuff we're posting? Like what exactly are we posting about?
I'll
Yeah.
share it with you.
Yes.
Can everyone shoot me their email, please?
Well, Sierra, isn't there a way that you can share it just so like anyone that clicks it can go look at it? There's definitely a way to do it, but it takes me a while to figure it out every time.
I'll figure it out.
It's like in the settings for the doc.
No.
I'll figure it out.
Okay. So she'll post that in the team page. But basically, kind of like getting people into the habit of gaining a better mindset. So we're going to be posting about personal development every day and like affirmations and that kind of stuff. And then a booty workout because everybody likes booty. Okay. Britt, can you hear me? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I think on Saturday I'll probably jump back in. So it's actually only like a 5-day group, but I think Sunday and Saturday will be kind of like, welcoming people on Sunday and telling them what it's going to be about. And then Saturday, just like kind of throwing in the fact that if you want to continue, like we have our boot camp starting up the next week if people like want to jump in, or we'll probably have another boot camp starting a couple weeks after that or something. I forget what we wrote down.
The group is posted on the team page.
What?
That I posted on the team page.
Perfect. Oh, we can mention, wait, who just said something?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. The challenge group, is that just a week long, or how long
The,
is it?
the group that we're talking about right now.
Yeah.
So it's a free group and it's 5 days, but
Okay.
well, kind of like 7 days because I'm gonna do Sunday and Saturday to like welcome and end.
Oh.
But tell everybody it's a 5-day mindset group. What did we decide on for? Okay, yeah. So at the end on Saturday, I'm gonna say we're opening enrollment on Monday for anyone that wants to like take a step further and join our boot camp. So that'll be good. People will be
And
interested.
how long is the boot camp?
What was that?
How long is the boot camp?
So that's just like continuing on. Basically, if they're doing 80-day obsession, then they'll be in it just like they are in our group. And Olivia is creating the Facebook page. We're gonna have a Facebook page for the challengers now too, a smaller one.
So will those people get added into like our challenge group right now, or will it be a separate one?
So they're gonna get added in, but I think Mel, did you want to do like a new challenger group, and then we'll have like a graduation group that everybody goes into? What do you guys think?
I mean, so going from the free group, what I'm confused is if that week they want to continue into the boot camp, if they do order their stuff, they're gonna like be behind.
So we're opening enrollment that Monday after on the 9th.
Oh, okay. Because
Yeah.
I don't have my calendar.
You're good. You're good. So we're gonna say we're opening enrollment on Monday after that week, so that people can jump into it.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty much everything. Oh, but do you guys want it? I don't know how to do it because I'm not sure like how many new challengers we're gonna have. I think it's been going okay just putting everyone into the group. I think that they're transitioning all right. What do you guys think?
Which group are you talking about?
Like into the challenge group, do you think that we need like a starters group, like everybody that's starting the program at the same time?
I think it's hard to say because I mean, it was easy to schedule because when they released it, everybody had to start on the same day, but it's not like everybody's going to do this day and time because it gets released this day or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think if we like just get started, I mean, between us, if we do the challengers and everything in one group, then later on down the line, we can have like a smaller group and feed into that bigger group.
Yeah. Yeah. I think for right now, just all doing it together is working fine. So until we get like to the point where it's too big and too much going on, then we'll separate a little bit. But I think that pretty much covers everything. So this week, everybody go into the thing that, what? Oh my God.
She has a hedgehog out.
So cute. Can't even. What's his name?
Her name is Tink.
Aw, so cute.
I
This
love
should be,
it.
actually, we need to take the picture now with the hedgehog. I don't know how to Sierra, you're gonna have to do the screenshot because I don't know how to do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Okay, do a boomerang. Okay, I'm gonna start it in 3, 2, 1. Freaking hedgehog. That's the best. Okay, so we only have like 4 minutes left. So everybody this week, go into the document that Sierra shared and come up with like a post for your day, and also record your video for Booty Day. I would say, I think 2 moves. What do you guys think? 2 moves for everyone to share? Okay, so 2 moves. I record my videos using Instagram or just using regular, like taking the video. And then also, if you guys didn't know, I know Kennedy asked me this the other day, but to get a countdown for Instagram videos, you hold down the button and then it goes 3, 2, 1, so that you can kind of like get ready to do your workout move. So from Instagram or just taking a regular video, I save it and then I put it into, I use the app Splice. Some people use, what's the other one? Like Pick, Play, Post. There's another one too, iMovie. I use Splice. I think it's pretty easy, and I usually speed mine up. So, but I think that should be easy enough if everybody shares 2 moves and then has 1 post a day. Put all of those into the document that Sierra shared, and make sure that you're checking in on your tracker every day so that we can check in and see how everybody did next week.
Want to kind of like organize what moves we're doing, that way we don't like come to our day and be like, oh, we took that.
Yeah. Well, if we do them all this week, if everybody does their, how should we do that? I don't know.
Can we like just post it like whatever it's called in like the trackers or whatever she calls it, then we can just kind of put it by our names.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
So when you go in and put your thing into the document, say what moves you're gonna do. And we're also like all in different phases, I think.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so we're all gonna have kind of different ones anyway. So shouldn't be too bad. All right, guys, we have 2 minutes remaining, so any last minute questions? Guys, yeah, Abby.
Okay, I think I have my first person who's like actually really, really ready to sign up, but do I just send them the link?
So this is
in it?
Good question. I don't like to send the link anymore because sending the link, people can kind of like go off on their own thing and look at other things. I like to pick it for them. So I really want you guys to be using Share a Cart. Super easy. You log into your account and then you get their email and what flavor shakes they'd like, and you pick their challenge pack for them. And then you send them that sends an invoice directly to their email, and it creates a shareable link that you can send to.
Okay.
And that way you can track when they view that and when they order. So it just keeps things much more organized. And if you ever send a link to somebody and they don't end up ordering, you have them in there. So you can go back and check. All right, less than a minute, so we're probably gonna get a cutoff. Anything else? All right. I'm glad you all jumped on. I'm excited for this week. So just let me know if you guys have any questions and ask them in the group message too.
Thank you.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.